Speaking of DCs in the bantamweight division, how about that transition? Let's go to the Skype machine and welcome in Darrion Caldwell. There he is, joining us.
Yo.
What's up, Darrion?
What's up, Ariel?
Where are you right now?
I'm in Phoenix right now. I'm in the office right now. I'm in Arizona.
Okay, so I was telling people that it's a little known fact. You've been on this show before. You kind of crashed our party one time with your boy Bobby Green, right?
You know how it go, man.
Are you still training with those guys?
Not right now.
Oh.
I'm out in Arizona. Bobby's out in California. I haven't been in California in like 6 months, but that's my squad. Those are my guys out there. When I get the opportunity, I'm gonna head back out that way and get some training in with Bobby. And I know he's got a big fight coming up, so I'll let him do his thing. And
I mean, what a scene that was. You guys came in, you rolled in like 6, 7 deep. You were sitting there with the hair and all that, and it would have been something else if then you parted ways with them, because you seem like a very tight-knit team over there. And now here you are in Phoenix. Where are you? Which team are you with there?
Well, right now I'm over at Power MMA. This is the team I initially started my career with.
Yeah.
And then personally, I'm a firm believer in you can't learn everything in one spot. I would be lying if I said I went through Rahway grade school wrestling, then I went through Rahway high school wrestling, then I went to North Carolina State wrestling, then I went to Power MMA, and that's how I'm the athlete I am today. That's definitely not the fact. I've been through a lot of different coaches and styles and clubs throughout my lifetime, in terms of competing. So I'm a firm believer in I'm not going to learn everything in one spot. So it's up to me to be able to get out and learn from as many people as I can. So.
How many fights have you had in Bellator? Like 5 or so?
Yeah, I'm 6-0 in Bellator.
6-0. How many times do you think you've actually been punched in the face in your last couple of fights? Is it like 7, a crazy number like that?
I ain't been hit yet in a fight, so let's hope we keep it like that.
Look at that face. I mean, there's not a single mark on it. It's unbelievable.
Man, I'm trying to keep the wolf pretty face up to par, man.
What's going on with the hair?
Man, I'm still figuring out what I'm doing with it, but best believe something crazy, something cool, something sweet about to happen with this bad boy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So I'm told that you have some news to break. The floor is yours. What do you got? What's the big news?
Man, so since my last fight, it's been a lot going on. Few offers on the table, but Bellator has been nothing but good to me. They seen my talent early on in my career, and they came after me. And right now I'm here. I got some papers in front of me.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Check him out. This paper is one. This paper is the other.
Oh.
I'm here to let everyone know I'm going to continue my talents at Bellator MMA.
Oh, look at that. So
right now.
Oh, you're signing it.
Opportunity.
What? Okay.
And sign away.
Go ahead. You're actually signing it. Did you read that thing first?
Yeah, I read through this thing very thoroughly. Me and my manager, Dave Martin, he's done a great job for me. So after putting the pieces together, Bellator jumping on board, it's time to go ahead and get married, man. It is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Okay.
I'm in it for the long run.
Okay, so were you a free agent? Did your contract expire as you sign away? Look at this. This is a first on the MMA. I mean, we've had people come on and announce that they've signed new deals. No one's actually signed the deal in front of us. I appreciate that.
There it is, baby.
There's the John Hancock. Okay,
that's the John Hancock.
Can you scroll up so we see the terms? Like, how much money are we talking here?
That's something you can't see, baby. But just know, Bellator is taking good care of me. They take great care of their athletes. I couldn't be any happier right now. I don't walk around with a smile on my face, but I've been smiling ear to ear all week. And so Bellator has done a great job with me, and just believing in what they had in mind and their plan for me. That was the biggest thing. You gotta. It's bigger than me. I know they have a vision, even though I have a vision as well. My vision is to be the world champ. They have a vision on how to put me in a position to make sure I maximize everything outside of the octagon, outside of the cage. And so I feel like we touched on a lot of subjects there, and so I think we got a star in the making. I've always been a star, but it's just been about getting on that platform, and Bellator's giving me that opportunity.
Wait a second.
I don't think any.
What, you don't think what?
My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I interrupt you.
I was just about to ramble with these things. I don't think any 35-pounder can see me. You feel me? Whether it's the UFC, Bellator, anywhere in the world, there's not a 35-pounder that can beat me, Ariel. So for Bellator to give me a chance to go ahead and do this thing long term to be a world champ, it's just a blessing.
So did your contract expire?
No, I still had one left, but I could have fought that out when I went ahead and beat up on Gavao, but I don't want to be anywhere else. I want to be here at Bellator, under that banner. I got it. It's since I stepped foot in that cage, it's been my dream to get my picture hung up on those banners, the 7 guys, and until I'm up there, my job is not done. And even when I'm there, I got a lot of work to do,
So I appreciate that very much, and I think it's a great signing on their part. It makes all the sense in the world. You are truly one of their up and coming best stars. But are you still there? You're still there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
But at some point, you weren't thinking like, man, I'd like to beat Dominic Cruz. I'd like to beat Uriah Faber. I'd like to beat Aljamain. You must have thought that at some point, right?
Yeah, I thought of it, but I know I can beat those guys, and hopefully, one day I'll get a chance to see them. Maybe they'll come over to Bellator one day. They'll realize the grass is green on the other side over here. But when we talk about those guys, they're not really a concern. I know if our paths cross, they'll get dealt with accordingly. So it's my job to just go under the Bellator banner and win fights and do it in devastating fashion.
How many fights did you sign for?
I'm signed for 7 fights.
Damn, 7 fights. All right, they really like you.
7 fights. They love me, and I love them back. You feel me? So it was no choice. There was no other choice but to go ahead and get married. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, once you put it in those terms, I mean, you got to love each other if you get married. Now, you're 6-0 in Bellator. You're virtually, unhittable there. Are they giving you a title shot? Is your next fight going to be for the belt?
That's something that's still in the making. We got to see.
Come on.
Obviously, the title fight's already been announced. And I don't want to stay. I don't want to stay idle. I'm young. I'm in a prime. Just barely hit my prime. So if there's one thing I want to do is get as many fights as I can. And so if that means fighting this summer before a title fight, I'm all for it. Regardless of who I fight, I'm gonna get my hand raised and it's gonna move me to the belt. So I'll take it how I can get it. I just want to fight.
Who are some of the names that interest you if it's not for the belt right now in that division?
Well, I know Joe Tremaglia. He's got some good wins under his belt recently. We fought on the same card. I know LC Davis. He's good. He's coming off a loss, but it sucks. Can't throw Mike Richmond. That would have been a cool fight. But there's some studs at 35 in Bellator. I feel like whoever they throw at me is going to be a challenge. But it's going to be another stepping stone to get where I need to be.
Is it fair to say, though, that in 2016 you will fight for the belt?
Very much, very, 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 very possible.
Okay.
That's very, very, very possible.
Any truth to the rumor that in this new contract of yours that you just signed live on the MMA Hour in front of the world, that there is a clause in there which states that you cannot do any more backflips? Every time you backflip, something wrong happens, whether it's in wrestling, whether it's in MMA. I mean, you're knocking over cameramen and stuff, or camera woman.
Yeah, man.
What's going on with these backflips, man? You got a great career.
I love when it comes to backflips, man. I don't know. The backflip god don't like me. I don't know what it is, but I've been doing backflips since I was a kid. Yeah. So I'm gonna continue to do backflips. That's something that's gonna be seen around the world. Whether I knock out camera ladies doing it or whatever, it's gonna continue to happen.
Did that lady get hurt when you hit her?
I think she might have banged her shoulder up a little bit.
Oh man.
I ain't mean to do it. Like next time she in a way, make sure like she that second eye can't be closed. If you're gonna be like this running up on me, I mean at least have that other eye open so you can see a bigger picture. Like, oh, this guy about to jump on my neck, like.
Right.
But she did a good job, you know. She did her job, and yeah, she's in her profession. I'm in my profession, and sometimes you just gotta be a little bit more cautious of where you're going.
Now, you said you had 2 pieces of paper there. What was the other one?
That's confidential.
What? You can't do that. You can't bring out 2 pieces of paper and tell us the other one. What was that? Is that a blank piece of paper? Were you just doing that for the effect?
That's a blankie right there, man. I just shot a blank at your toes.
Okay, I don't want to put you in a tough spot here, but honest question. I have said on this show that in the last 2 years, you can make the case that like you, MVP, like these are homegrown Bellator talents that they've sort of built up. They brought them in when no one was talking about them, and giving you guys a chance to shine. You're both very close to title shots. But then you have this other Bellator that's putting on these crazy fights like Kimbo versus Dada 5000 and Ken and Hoist. How do you feel about this? Do you wish that they went all in, like Phil versus King Mo, and fights like you and MVP and other fights like that? Even like when Will Brooks was fighting, the Koreshkov, Benson Henderson, things like that. Or do you get why they have to do the other stuff as well?
I like the direction that they're taking. Being able to put guys like Kimbo, Hoist Gracie, and then the following weekend put a guy like me who's a little under the radar but has the potential. It doesn't do anything but bring fans. More fans we can bring to the organization, the better. And if that's the way to go, then why not? I want to see those guys fight. Personally, I'd like to see Vanderlei jump back in the cage. I like to see. Shoot, me personally, I'd go watch the Kimbo versus Dada 5000 rematch if it was up to me.
Oh, come on.
But I'd watch it again. You would too.
I don't know that.
Just to see if somebody get knocked out, what they do is they put their future stars in a position, to expand by putting those stars now in the spotlight and following it up right behind. You get what I'm saying? We're following right behind them, so it's not too much of a turnaround. You're going to watch Bellator one weekend, you're going to probably watch it the following weekend, So I think they're doing a good job of putting guys like myself and Michael Page on platforms for the world to see that we're the next thing in MMA.
Did you hear this news that Brooks is no longer the champion, Minikov is no longer the champion? What do you make of this?
Yeah, I seen the news. It is what it is. You gotta, again, nobody's bigger than the organization.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's when you start thinking that you deserve this and you deserve that, then things start to backfire. The best thing to do. Well, at least this is what I've been programmed to do, and I've been very serious about just keeping my head down and moving forward, not complaining so much, because nobody wants to see you complain. They want to see you fight. They want to see you knock fools out. They want to see you finish guys, they want to see you do backflips off the cage. They don't want to hear you rant on Twitter, so.
Fair enough. I see you rocking the Bad Boy hat over there. Bad Boy rash guard, I think that is.
Yes.
Is that obviously you're sponsored by Bad Boy, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, man. They just locked your boy down, man.
Wow, look at you.
They put me in the squad. So we working out here, Harry. We working, baby.
Man, you're killing it over there. You're just rolling in the dough. I'm wondering if that's that was a big reason why you decided to sign with Bellator, so you can keep sponsors like Bad Boy, because you can be signed by Bad Boy if you're in the UFC, but you can't wear them in the cage.
Yeah. Well, that again, Bellator is an organization for the fighters.
Okay.
And so anytime, you're getting locked into something, which the Reebok deal, I feel like locks you into a clause where if I was more marketable and I can go expand, why not? Why can't I go expand my brand and make more money? I shouldn't be boxed into what it says here when I can go make money somewhere else, And so I feel like Bellator is an organization for the fighters where they're letting guys, be able to market themselves outside of the cage and pick up some extra cash outside of the cage.
In your opinion, right now, May of 2016, who's the best bantamweight in the world?
Darrion Caldwell.
Yeah. You think so?
Without a doubt.
So you think that if you fight Dominic Cruz tomorrow, June 4th, easy money?
Well, here's the thing. I like Dom, so I'm not gonna go out there. I'm not gonna go out there. But again, I'm the best 135 pounder in the world, and I'm gonna continue to prove it. Within the next 2 years, it's not gonna be a debate. You know.
Wow, that is, I got to say, I like the confidence. When are you gonna come back to New Jersey and work on your craft across the river?
You in Jersey?
No, we're in New York.
Jersey?
We're in New York right now, but we're pretty damn close to New Jersey.
Oh man, I might have to come mess with y'all out there, dog.
Yeah, you were supposed to come in studio, I was told. What happened? I would love to have, this is my dream. You, Bobby Green, in studio, we just talk it out.
That'll be some crazy shit right there, man. That'll be a good time, though, I'll tell you that.
Are you going to help him prepare for Poirier?
Right now, he's doing his thing out there. I've been out here getting things together, you know?
Okay.
But I think Bobby's going to do really well. He's training hard. He's really focused right now, you know? It's a side of Bobby that not a lot of people get to see. And when you see that side of Bobby, it's a scary thing.
I like Bobby. He's a great character. I'm happy he's back. Everything's going well for him. I look forward to that fight. Okay, so when do you think that you'll fight? When's your first fight on this contract?
I want to fight this summer.
Okay.
Again, I don't want to say idle. Hopefully I can fight this summer and keep this ball rolling like every 2 or 3 months if I had to say so. But again, obviously Bellator's got its plans for me. I'll just play by word of mouth, and whenever the opportunity presents itself, I'll be ready.
All right, there he is, the Wolf, Darrion Caldwell.
Gang, gang.
Back with Bellator, signing a new contract, 7-fight deal right here on the MMA Hour. I appreciate you doing this on the show, my man. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Congratulations on the new deal, and I look forward to your next fight with Bellator, and then I hope that they give you the title shot because I think that they're a little slow on this one. We got to get things going here, all right?
The Wolf need that title shot, baby.
Thanks, man.
Hey,
I appreciate
salute.
it. Yes, same to you. Congratulations.
Thanks, Scott Coker.
Yes.
Rich Chow, we in there, baby.
Yes. Much respect to those guys. Great signing by them. One of their up-and-coming stars. Young, hungry, ready to rock and roll. Just 28 years old. From Rahway, New Jersey. Great signing in their bantamweight division. So congratulations to Bellator. Congratulations to Mr. Caldwell. Appreciate them coming on the program here to announce that news. I wonder, was it really a blank piece of paper there? I wonder. One of those things we'll just never know.